Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. Unfortunately, it seems like the market is going down, but that's not what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I want to talk about the hash rates for a few different coins that I like, okay? Well, not that I like, but per se, but the coins that are, I guess, popular in terms of a lot of different miners out there. So basically, I'm just going to go with the, I guess, top 50 or top 100. Actually, there's some coins that are top 1,000 or 2,000, but mainly, let's take a look first, okay? I want to talk about some hash rates here and what's been going on in the past couple of months and all that kind of stuff. So in correlation with the price action and what's been going on for those that care about profitability and all that kind of stuff. So let's begin with Bitcoin. Now, as all of you guys know, Bitcoin has been on in my opinion, a meteoric rise since 2017 due to the massive bull run that we had back in the end of halfway of 2017 to 2018. And after 2018, the price of Bitcoin has considerably been going down from 20K. Okay, so you guys know around, I think the beginning of January of 2018, the Bitcoin price was around 20K. But we can see that the hash rate of Bitcoin continued to rise during that time. Of course, because it was still profitable. Now, to the correlation between the hash rate and the price, it was still making sense for those miners to mine Bitcoin because you were still profitable, but depending on your electrical costs. But now you can see during this time, October 18, and then there's a gradual downturn till the beginning of January, where Bitcoin went back down, pretty much in terms of price, all the way down to 3,000. So we went from 20K and then eventually down to 3,000 to 4,000 USD. And the hash rate also showed that correlation because it was not becoming profitable anymore. And then, beginning of 2019 is when the rise of Bitcoin started happening again, from 3,000 or 3,500 to up until, I believe, 12,500 at the most, I think, or 13,000 at the most that we saw recently back in, I don't remember, before that, August or September. Or no, it was July, I believe, June or July, yeah. But then we continued to see Bitcoin hash rate go up, and a lot of Bitcoin farms considered to expand and upgrade to the latest Antminer S17s and all that kind of stuff. So they're upgrading their farms, and now, as we can see, Bitcoin price about 6,800 as of making this video. It was going up. It was going up until then, but now it's going back down. So we can see that the high point it was back in the middle of October. We had 110 exahashes, and now, as of making this video, we are at 84 exahashes. So we've dropped, I think, almost 30 exahashes since the middle of October, and now it is December. We're nearing the end of 2019, and the Bitcoin hash rate has dropped considerably. So that means there are a few big mining pools, a few big mining farms out there that have shut down. And I have seen an influx of S9s for sale, even S17s for sale around the market. So I'm going to assume that those are the people that are unable to afford the electrical price correlated to the price of Bitcoin. Okay, it doesn't make sense for them to mine because their electrical prices are too high. Now, I know that there are people out there, farms, especially in Canada, that have around 2 cents kilowatt hour or 1 cent kilowatt hour USD, and those guys are still profiting. Even though the price of Bitcoin has been going down, they're still able to profit because of their cheap electrical. So that is Bitcoin, my friends. Okay, so that's all I'm going to talk about that. And now I'm going to talk about Litecoin. Oh, Litecoin is just a different story. Oh, man. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the past of Litecoin as I'm not too knowledgeable of what happened in the past. I think there was a halvening, but I know as of recently, a couple months ago, I think in August or September, there was a Litecoin halvening that happened. And there was a decent price action that happened 2 months before Litecoin went up in terms of price, and then it decided to go down. But the hash rate of Litecoin continued to rise and then fall down due to the failing price action, the failing price of Litecoin, and the halvening obviously cut down in half. So now people are getting less and less Litecoin, and you guys can see here the highest point of Litecoin hash rate was 523, I believe, terahashes, and now we're all the way down to 135. Pretty much a 4 times drop in terms of network hash rate. We are back in, I guess, back in February of 2018 in terms of hash rate. Wow, that is a lot of Antminer L3 pluses must have turned off. And I feel for those that have bought into ASICs, or especially the L3 pluses. These have failed to correlate anything with what's been happening in terms of what's supposed to happen with the Litecoin halvening in terms of price action and all that kind of stuff. If that even matters to some people, I would say that mattered to a lot of people that bought the L3 pluses. And yeah, so you guys can see the Litecoin hash rate is just dog in the dumps right now, and that is correlated with the price of Litecoin. Let's see, 39.76. Yeah, definitely. We're getting down there again. I think the all-time high this year, the Litecoin was, let's see, yeah, $133 back in June 10th. And then 2 months later, the halvening happened, and nothing came about that, sadly. Okay, so let's now talk about Ethereum. One of the biggest coins in terms of GPU mining for hash rate and stuff. It's the second top coin right now. As you guys know, in terms of coin market cap and all that good stuff. The network hash rate for Ethereum has been gradually going down in the past couple months, and that is not only due to the price of what's happening with Ethereum. You guys can see here, yeah, the price of Ethereum back in June was about $311. I think that's the all-time high for this year. And it has gradually gone down in terms of price, and we're now at $132 per Ethereum. Now, that's not only the case, because the ice bomb has been activated in the past couple months, actually, or past month or so, and the difficulty for the block times have gone up. Therefore, people have been mining. Well, most people have been mining less and less Ethereum. I don't know. I haven't been mining it for the past couple months. There are some miners out there that have noted that they have been actually getting less and less Ethereum. There were some people that said they were getting the same throughout the past couple months, but I'm not sure. But the block times for Ethereum has been going up, and the network hash rate has been going down. So I think that's to do with the, obviously, price correlation, and as well as the ice bomb activation, which actually in the next couple weeks, the ice bomb difficulty is going to be delayed. Okay, so they're going to bring back the block times back down lower, so then the profitability per se and the rewards should come back to what it was before. I believe 13 seconds per block. Okay, so hash rate for Ethereum has been gradually coming down, but you know, it's still a pretty strong network in terms of security, in my opinion. Ethereum's been doing strong. It's a solid coin. Everyone believes in Ethereum, all that kind of stuff. Okay, next coin I want to talk about is Ethereum Classic. Now, I don't really know, you know, there's been times where Ethereum Classic is always profitable and not profitable, and they had 50% attacks, 51% attacks, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to say, in the past couple months, Ethereum Classic for AMD cards has been, I think, most profitable, in my opinion, for those that sell into Bitcoin. And we've seen the price action for Ethereum become pretty, you know, go up and down, up and down, up and down. And you know, it's not as bad as some other coins out there that has pretty much just done a slope down, right? I mean, Ethereum Classic has shown that kind of, but you know, in terms of the network hash rate, it's still a strong coin for a lot of AMD miners. I mean, not as much as Ethereum, as you guys can see. It's 172 terahashes, and Ethereum Classic is only at 11 terahash. So yeah, there's a lot more miners on Ethereum than Ethereum Classic at the moment. But you guys can see the height of, I think, let's see, September, Ethereum Classic was about 13 terahash. Now, I do remember Ethereum Classic was having a nice little pump due to the price, and I cannot find ETC here on, I just have to search for it. Ethereum Classic, there we go. And we can see here, what did I say, back in September 5th, okay? So September 5th, actually, yeah, there was a nice little bump in terms of price action. It went from $5 to about almost $7 USD. But now, for the past couple months, it's been going down gradually, but that's due to the whole market as well. But recently we've seen the network hash rate for Ethereum go up. And my opinion on that is because of the Ethereum having the delay bomb enabled, okay? So people are getting less and less of the Ethereum rewards. So Ethereum Classic is actually more profitable in terms of Bitcoin fiat value. So that's what I think a lot of the Ethereum miners, some of the Ethereum miners have switched towards to Ethereum Classic. Okay, so that is Ethereum Classic. Now I want to talk about Monero. Now everybody knows what's happened with Monero. They've had many algorithm changes in the past couple years. Kryptonite v7, Kryptonite v8, Kryptonite R, and Random X right now for CPU mining. And as you guys can see, on Kryptonite R, the average hash rate was about 300 megahash. Now, you guys can see Random X has gradually been climbing from 700 megahash to about, as of now, almost 1 gigahash. Monero is almost at 1 gigahash, and I feel kind of bad for those that are, bought those CPUs to mine Monero, as obviously the correlation between the price is not profitable at the moment. Depending on what CPU you have, like the 3900X I believe is profitable in terms of comparing to your electrical cost, but Monero's price has been going down. I mean, all coins have been going down, so it's not really a thing that anyone can say different. Like Bitcoin's been going down, everything's been going down. You guys can see the sea of red right now on Coin360, and yeah, but I mean, it's in terms of their success, they had a success in changing their algorithm to Random X, yes. Do I think a lot of botnets, or do I think a lot of data centers, a lot of people with old CPUs are mining on the network now? Yes. Am I one of those people? Yes. I have a bunch of old i7s, I have a bunch of servers I have on Random X right now, and I didn't have to pay a penny. I did not have to buy a brand new CPU in order to mine this coin, okay? Old, like 10 to 8-year-old CPUs are able to mine this coin really easily. Now, that's why I can think of a lot of data centers or server farms in China are doing this, and a lot of just all over the world, as servers and stuff. Old servers are really accessible. I've explained this before in another video, and I'm a good example of this because I do network admin, I do server stuff as a full-time job, and I can tell that for myself, even if I have access to this kind of stuff, that people are doing this, are changing their servers to mine Monero during the downtime. Okay, so you guys can see that's Monero hash rate, and yeah, almost 1 gigahash right now. Okay, now a few more coins here. I'll be real quick now. I'm sorry this video is kind of long. Let's look at Ravencoin. I've talked about Ravencoin before. They had a recent algorithm change from x16r to x16r v2 back in September. And there was ASICs on x16r. As you guys can see, there was a huge pump of hash rate at the end of August from 10 terahash to 20 terahashes. And then x16r came in and it dropped the hash rate back down to 10 terahash. But as of now, since the price correlation with Ravencoin's been obviously going down as well. I mean, all coins have been going down. I've explained that before. The price action has been gradually going down. and the Ravencoin hash rate has been going down. So people have been turning off their miners, I think. I think that's pretty imperative related to say that pretty much all coin hash rates are going to be coming down, as people cannot, it just does not make sense to mine anymore due to your electrical costs, okay, depending on what your electrical cost is, okay? So that's Ravencoin. Nothing too special about that. I think a lot of FPGA miners are mining that. Nervos, quickly, I just wanted to show Nervos CKB, a new coin. I'm not mining it right now. I know that there are a lot of FPGAs are on this coin right now, so you guys can see the network hash rate seems about 193 terahash. I'll definitely a lot of miners. I just want to see how many miners are on this network right now. 1,452 miners, different miners on this network right now, and it's the Eagle Song algorithm. And let's see, most of the hash rate is really coming from China, it seems. Sparkpool.com as well. Yeah, we got a lot of people, definitely a lot of people mining on Nervos. I mean, not a lot, but a decent amount. Okay, last coin I want to talk about is Varus coin. This seems to be something that a lot of people have been going towards recently. I believe this coin has been dominated now. They have an algorithm change. It dropped the difficulty quite a bit, but FPGAs I know that are on this now. I think there's a Black Miner F1 Ultra that just came out, and it's shipping now, and it can mine Varus hash real soon. And you guys can see the network hash rate is pretty much dominated right now to luckpool.net. So that's kind of scary to see. And looking at the network hash rate, it looks like 51% is unknown right now on miningpoolstats.stream. So whether or not that's indicative of a secret mining pool, secret FPGA farm that's mining this right now, I don't know. 52 unblocked, last 52 blocks are unknown. So, interesting. Varus hash, I'm not sure what to think about this coin, but there's 513 different miners currently according to Mining Pool Stats. I'm sure there's definitely more out there. But anyways, my friends, I just wanted to show you guys some hash rates, and my conclusion to all this that I showed you guys, you know, there's people mining different random coins out there, and there's not a lot, maybe a couple thousand people are speculative mining. But we can still tell that most of the general crypto miners are still mining, you know, the top 100 coins, such as Ethereum. You know, there's 184,000 different miners on Ethereum right now. These are by wallet addresses, okay, not necessarily miners per se, but just a general number basically. And you know, to conclude this, I feel like, you know, obviously as the market is going down, people are going to be turning off their miners due to the electrical prices, right? And do I think it's you know, a good time to mine? Yes, it depends on your electrical cost, but also you're getting more of the rewards, okay? So you can look at it two different ways. Another way is you can also buy cheap hardware right now. People are going to be selling their hardware because the market is down, okay? And as we know, we've been through this before, okay? I'm going to say this again in terms of market cycles, hardware cycles, all that kind of stuff. We've been through this before. You guys, a lot of people capitulated back in the last downturn here when Bitcoin was about 3,500, 3,000 here, and the market went back up to about 11, 12,000 USD. So I think there wasn't really much of a correlation in terms of price, but the price of the hardware, okay? I think the hardware has been pretty stagnant in terms of price for the past year, but I think hardware should be coming down in the next while now as Bitcoin has been going down. We will see. I'll keep you guys updated. But this is a long video, guys. I would love to know what you think about network hash rates and selling and capitulation, and let me know what your electrical cost is. I'm very curious. So I appreciate everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Smash the like button, all that good stuff. Feel free to use my Amazon affiliate links down below. Helps me out. Helps out the channel. I just get a little commission off that at no cost to you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.